My name's Danica Jenner and I'm off to the Western Front to explore France and what the Anzacs did in World War I. I have previously travelled overseas, but this one is going to be very different for me because I'm not with my family. It's going to be a great adventure for us all. Going over there, you'll feel the weather and all the scenery and everything that is there now. Even though it's almost 100 years since the end of the war, it's still going to feel like it did to them when they were there, because it's the same place, it's just adapted a bit over time, but you'll feel everything that's gone on there. So my advice to myself for this trip is to just take everything in and make the most of everything that goes on, experience everything that there is there and learn as much as I can. So this trip started off in Paris when we arrived. We walked out, it was freezing, was not prepared for the cold that happened. It was amazing, and then the next day we went to Disneyland, which was also incredible. Many of the days was going to a lot of the cemeteries as well, so one day we visited a cemetery for one of Charlene's relatives, and that was really beautiful to see her lay the flowers down on that grave. We visited so many cemeteries, it was overwhelming to think how many people were actually involved in the war. On the 25th, so Anzac Day, we woke up at 1 AM running on 2.5 hours of sleep, so that was really fun. And we got to the dawn service, it was really nice outside, then the wind kicked in. So being at the dawn service surrounded by all these graves, seeing all the names on the walls of all the soldiers as well, I definitely have come back a changed person. I've got a much better appreciation and understanding of what they've all gone through. It's just changed my perspective on everything. So seeing the ceremony so far from home in such a little village, just even that transfers the Anzac spirit all the way away from Australia and just keeps that alive just that bit more, and it's just amazing to see. I didn't really know what to expect when I knew I was going over there. I guess I expected it to be a really emotional and overwhelming journey, and it definitely was, but on a much larger scale than I thought it would be. I didn't expect to come back with a completely different viewpoint on the world. Like just seeing when you look at one cemetery, you're kind of like that could have been prevented. That is a waste of just such young lives. So if you're contemplating entering or not, just enter. I entered thinking, well, it's worth a shot. I probably won't get it, but it's worth entering anyway because it could be the trip of a lifetime, and it definitely was. It was the best and most incredible, life-changing 2 weeks of my life, and I never thought I would have got it. And I was one of 3, so if you're 15, you have a great chance to get in, and just, it's worth it. Just apply, make the most of your life, just do it, and just enter. What could go wrong?
Find out more about the 2018 Anzac Spirit Study Tour at anzacspirit.nt.gov.au.
Authorised by the Northern Territory Government.